Wait, what? Jason Whitlock said what again?
You go to the military, they're going to provide resistance. It's not going to be, let me affirm you. This is all a feminine approach to sports and to Deion that does not help him. And I'll say this, and people will be pissed at me for saying this, but cut this clip. All you guys out there making YouTube videos criticizing me and Jason Whitlock's a sellout and he's hard on Deion Sanders. I want all of you. I'm talking to all of you. If Deion and this thing goes well, give me the credit because I'm the only one putting any pressure on Deion. I'm the only one applying any resistance to Deion.
What's up, Full Ride Nation? Back for another one. All y'all that don't know me, Christopher, former D1 walk-on turned starter. Here to help you guys with all your basketball hopes and dreams, here for your daily motivation. Now, guys, we have officially, and I've said this in the last two videos, so if you didn't get a chance to see the last two videos concerning Jason Whitlock, go check those out. But we have officially entered the Twilight Zone. And I will have something at the very end of this video that you guys need to stay tuned and listen at. This guy says, Jason Whitlock again, he said that we can thank him for Deion Sanders' success as this keeps going on. And see, this is what I'm saying to you guys as far as a person who doesn't want to put in the work, who has admittedly said that he's lazy. And you can reference my other video where he did he wrote an article was written on him in his own words, where he specifically called himself lazy. And so this just goes to show you that people who are lazy, who don't want to put in the work, they still want to attach themselves to greatness. And so through everything that Deion Sanders is doing and has had to overcome, and is still having to overcome in order to be successful, this guy yet still wants to do absolutely nothing but sit back and write disparaging, and well, he's not even writing, he's talking. So he's on the internet saying disparaging things about this guy who's actually out there putting in the work day in, day out, week in, week out, recruiting, getting everything together, working with the players, doing all of these different things. And all he can do is sit himself down and criticize what the guy is doing, but then says to give him all of the credit for the success that Deion Sanders is having. So that's what I'm saying about being in a real life Twilight Zone. So let's go to, let's define what this guy is actually speaking of. So he says that he's just offering resistance. And that's what Deion needs. He's giving resistance. Let's define resistance here. So resistance, the act or power of resisting, opposing, or withstanding the opposition offered by one thing or force. See, no, my friend, you're not offering resistance. You're criticizing. And there's a big difference. So let's define criticizing, because I just got to take this to, I got to break this down to the molecular level. Because, I read a couple of the comments about people saying different things, and it just goes to show me how many lazy, I'm trying to pick my words carefully, lazy people out there that want to attach themselves to something great but don't want to actually put in the work. So let's define what criticize means. To censor or find fault with, to judge or discuss the merits and faults of. Criticizing, to find fault, judge unfavorably or harshly, to make judgments as to merits and faults. So Jason Whitlock is not offering resistance in a way as if he referred to him as lifting weights, where the resistance actually helps you gain strength. No, you're offering criticism. And it's not even constructive criticism. It's just flat out criticism. And you have no merits, and your criticism is baseless at best. But yet you still want to go find fault in the guy, but still want to be attached to it. And then you want to come at the people on the internet and say that you don't care about them and that you look down on them, things of that nature. But then you turn around and say that Deion Sanders is not a Christian. And you don't even know this guy like that, first and foremost. But it seems to me that you're the one that's admitting that you look down on other people. I don't know where that is in your Christian book. But anyway, that's a whole nother thing. We're not going to go down that path. But guys, what I'm saying is, for all of you kids and your parents out there that are looking for these scholarships, that are looking to get better and looking to grow, you have to stay away from, well, you don't have to stay away from it, but you have to watch these commentators, you have to watch these analysts, you have to watch these so-called journalists and take them for what they are. And they're nothing more than paid entertainers. So the sooner you understand that, the better your chance will be as far as being a part of your college hopes and dreams. And guys, I'm going to play this for you on my way out because I think this is very, very fitting for where we are right now in society, in sports in general. So I want you to listen at this.
There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone.
Welcome to the Twilight Zone. Let's compete.